Alright. What's good, chat? What's good, Hydration? How you doing? What's good, Near? How you doing? I've been alright. Praying we can get this the first time around. This fight is gonna be like 9 hours long, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty bad. Okay. I'm not gonna stall it too much. Well, we're 2-tapped the entire fight, but we do have a lot of heals, but they're not fast heals. It takes a sec to actually get our health back, so we can't get hit twice in a row is what I'm trying to say for the entire fight. Like twice in a row without healing anyways. Yeah, the damage sucks, but it is what it is. Almost at 99%. Yo, true. It's too bad this guy heals, bro. We're not even at 99%, by the way. He heals. He literally heals, bro. We have... it's, yeah, like... This guy literally heals, yeah. Like, this attack is mad annoying though. I gotta really watch my stamina, bro. That's the one thing that can actually get me killed is just, you know, using way too much stam because I don't have a lot. My turtle tally is good, but like when I did the Radon fight, I had turtle tally and turtle shield, and they are multiplicative. I'm trying to say that right. Which pretty much means it's a lot better than what I have right now. But I kind of need healing shield because it's gonna be way too difficult to switch this out mid-fight. Not gonna lie. I feel like phase 1's just gonna take like 3 hours, bro. Oh, bad roll. I'm hoping stream doesn't lag today, and I'm hoping my game doesn't lag like it did yesterday, because that would be really bad. Big 39 damage. low-key not worth the extra hit. Bad play on my part, but it's alright. Yo, 5% in 10 minutes? Oh my god, bro, that's insane. That's so good, bro. That's like what? Let's see, it's 20 minutes for 10%. So to get to 50%. Let's see. I'm trying to do math while fighting this guy. It's a little bit hard. Will be 5 times 20, which is 100. So 100 minutes. Wait, is that right? That doesn't actually sound that bad if that's the case. It's really not that bad. It's an hour 40. It's an hour 40. It's honestly not as bad as I thought. Oh, second phase is going to take longer. It will. We do less damage in second phase as well. He gets more defense for... I couldn't tell you why. No, it's probably going to be like 2 hours to like... Well, also, he gets health back, remember? He gets health back, chat. He's gonna get... It's gonna be way more than 3 to 4 hours. He gets like 30% of his HP back phase 2. And it's slower. What is less than 4, bro? I think it's like 3. It's like 3. The stalling is insane in this phase, bro. Bro, he doesn't even put like better armor on. I don't even know how this guy gets more HP, bro. Or HP. I don't know how he gets more defense in phase 2, bro. Like, what is that? I don't even understand that. That don't even make sense, not gonna lie. You know, most bosses, it's like the opposite. Like phase 2 Malakath, it's what was I gonna say? Yeah, phase 2 Malakath is actually weaker than phase 1 Malakath if he takes that little like cloth off. So you do like 10% more damage or something. Same thing with Horaloo, but that actually makes sense because you know he literally has no armor on. This guy gets more defense and he doesn't even change his build, bro. It's crazy, bro. His armor's like adaptive or something, bro. He must have like ritual shield on. So, like when he heals, he gets like a buff. Missed. I think this is going to be significantly longer than 4 hours, bro. When's the last time we did the guessing game? Gideon. Gideon 1 damage. I think I mostly do him for 1 damage because like those fights can get so long, so there's more like it's more interesting. Also, you're supposed to do it before, you know, I actually go into the boss fight, but you know, it's alright. It's alright. I still 4 hours is like way too low. I think this is low-key gonna be an 8-hour fight with how slow phase 2 is, bro. Legitimately, I might be here all day, bro. God bless. Good morning, Broiler. Who am I doing? Mohg. Oh, do you mean how are you doing? That makes more sense. I'm doing good. I think it was a misspell by accident. Or autocorrect or something. Oh my god, I forgot to start recording, bro. Good lord. I gotta get better at that, dude. I'm not used to it. Alright. Damn it. Reset? No, I don't need to reset. If I really need the first 18 minutes of this fight, I can download the VOD. It's not a big deal. It'll have the music in the background, but I don't even think I would need this beginning part. Like, literally nothing even happens during this part. Just, you know. And he didn't even do, like, the first, like, you know, like, the first of, like, the 3, like, strikes to indicate that he's gonna, like, heal at 50%. So, even that's not missed, so it don't really matter. Bro. By the way, if we were using epitaph, I'd be doing 10 damage for every one of those, which means we'd be more than double the progress because we get 8 for 2. We'd be like near 30% or something in 20 minutes. Insanity, I can't lie. That's like the one thing that makes it pretty tempting. But again, then we have to be a lot weaker because, like, we can't really wear heavy armor because I need to have enough weight capacity to actually hold the sword. Alright, see you, Mateo. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. feel like I've heard of that guy's name. Oni Pixel. Does he wear glasses? Or am I bugging? I swear I've heard that guy's name before. Okay, I think he's not an Elden Ring YouTuber, is he? But I feel like I've seen him make other content. Yes, see, okay, yeah. That's exactly who I thought it was. I think he's doing an Elden Ring run? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I know he played it like once. I think I saw something on that. I'm surprised he's like doing stuff now. Alana and Midra's our first two bosses. I mean, hey, they're pretty good bosses, to be fair. I definitely like Midra more than Alana, but they're both pretty good bosses, so. By the way, I got my other friend into Elden Ring, and he just like got to Morgott. His build is like super interesting. He's took Godric's axe, you know, from like the Remembrance, and he got the +10. It's very interesting seeing a new player play it. Like, some stuff he's really good at, and I'm like, that's actually really good for first time playing, and the other stuff is like for example, he struggled really bad with Gold Godfrey, like really bad, and I was trying my best to kind of show him the strat, but he just could not comprehend it, and so it was, yeah, it was rough for him for sure. Like, he's actually pretty good at Draconic Tree Sentinel, which, like, is weird, because I feel like Draconic Tree Sentinel is definitely harder than... especially Gold Godfrey. Like, no way, right? But he had a lot of issue with it. Iron DLC is pretty fire. I remember hearing about a boss who was like 100 enemies trying to attack you at the same time. I was like, yeah, that sounds fun. Well, I would only play it with like bare fist in mind, so that does sound pretty bad. Oh. There we go. That's number 1 right there. Zero poise. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Again, I have the Elden Ring DLC because I bought the Deluxe Edition, but I have not played it, not one time. I don't know that game up in months. I have like so many runs that I'm trying to get done like right now because I'm trying to really grind YouTube out this year compared to like my other years. That Night Rain just isn't a top priority, to be honest. Like, if one of my friends wanted to maybe play it, then I'd maybe do it, but my one friend who plays Night Rain, who I got into Elden Ring, and then he's played Night Rain, he liked it for the first playthrough, But then it got so repetitive he didn't want to touch it. And he hasn't touched DLC for the same reason I haven't touched DLC. He just doesn't think it's going to be worth the time investment. Is there like a final boss? Like if you kill enough DLC bosses, you get a final boss? Like how does that work? So Dreglord is final boss. And I'm guessing you have to kill balancers to get the Dreglord. Brother, if he ain't like Radagon, he shouldn't be a final boss. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, Ulster is literally just a Radagon copy, so that's why he's a good boss. So if Dreglord ain't like Radagon, it's GG, bro. And from what you just said, he don't sound like Radagon. You know, Ulster's expedition was interesting that every night had a possibility to be any of the nights, including the like the first boss nights, which were like, you know, Morgott, easy stuff like that. Which was why it was such an RNG farm to get like good bosses on the final boss, because it had like 30 bosses I could pick from, and there's 3 nights, so. Unavoidable? Ain't no way, bro. If a boss has an unavoidable attack, it shouldn't be a boss. At least Metter was found out to actually, like, you could actually avoid the laser pretty easily. In the first game, when the game, or the DLC first came out, people thought it was impossible to dodge without, like, an Ash of War, though. It's kind of funny. Just the status. I mean, doesn't it work like if you pop boluses during the match, it builds up your resistance? I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And also, don't they like heal you or something? So, I don't know. Run far, like really fast. Interesting. Or far away, sorry. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't know. I might at some point, if I'm really bored and I, you know, don't really have much to do, maybe I would stream like playing it normally. I'm not ready to invest bare fist time into DLC, to be honest. Like, online people do not care about the game, so I'm not going to get a video out of it. So it's like, I don't know. Yeah, practice mod. Yeah, I had one of those when I was fighting him. Bro, Night Rain wasn't even popular at launch, dude. Like, someone that made a few videos about it, they got like under 80k views, and then he was done with Night Rain. The only thing Night Rain was decent for was like live streams, because his live streams still got decent amount of views. And it's pretty much free content, because the game's not very hard compared to regular Elden Ring, so. But for actual videos, nobody really wants to watch that. trying to think if, yeah, I need enough for heals, but... Yo, trios, bro. Do you know how much that HP scales, bro? That would be so bad. Oh my god. Yo, me, Gino, and Scumnut? Nah. Nah. No, I don't think Gino likes me like that. It'd have to be like me, Scum, and let me solo her. Yeah, that sounds right. Have to low-key carry, let me solo her though. Stardo Chris. Maybe, I don't know. Me and Scum aren't really close to him like that. Yo, I low-key got robbed of that Stardo Chris thing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all that weren't here, he had like a thing where like an impress me thing where like you send in a clip of like your one of the runs that you've done or boss kills, like impressive stuff. And I did like I made like a short essentially just for like him, and it was like the not bare fist. It was the 1 damage challenge for the base game, and he like really liked it. But I did not get the win because he wanted to give the win to a boss fight kill because they thought it wouldn't be fair. Yeah, okay, bro. I mean, why'd you make the rules to allow me to send a run in then? Like, what was even the point, bro? Like, what? Got robbed, bro. Like, he even mentioned me at the end that, like, if he didn't give it to a boss, I would have won, bro. I swear to God, I got scammed, bro. But it was a multiple... Yeah, I guess he said he wanted to give it... It was, like, some guy, like, one-shotting a boss. It was, like, one-shotting, Placidusax or something like that. Good luck you got this, Goat. Hey, I appreciate that, bro. Mayo, yeah. 10 hours, bro. I hope not, bro. I damn hope not. I don't know. This is probably gonna be like 8 hours, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it was a one-hit kill for Strategizing, if I remember correctly. And the winner got $100 too, bro. Damn, bro. It's unfortunate. Three hour. Okay. Yeah, broiler. I just want to put this out here. I want to put this out here. He heals at second phase. He has more damage negation in second phase. On top of it, Fracture 42 did this with the buff that makes him do 10 damage per medium like I'm doing, and it took 4 hours. 4 hours with the buff. I have no buff. Mathematically, this should take around 9.5 hours if I go at the same pace as him, but I think I'm a little bit faster than him so far. So it's probably going to be about 8 hours or something, to be honest. Yeah, it's going to be forever, bro. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm almost wondering if for phase 2 I should use the buff, bro. Like, say forget defense, I'm using the buff instead. Cause like, dude, this is gonna be such a long fight, bro. At the same time, then all it takes is like one BS thing and I'm dead. Epitap. Epitap makes my medium do 10 instead of 4. which is more than double. So I don't know, like, I don't mind doing a long fight as long as I can take breaks. The blood pools will be, I mean, it's gonna be annoying, but it's not that bad. The worst part, right, is just the fact that it might lower my HP and I won't have the full HP, like the shield, what is it called? Ritual shield? Yeah, ritual shield won't be active, and then he smacks me before my shield can heal back it. Like, I'll take the tiniest bit of damage, and it might deactivate my ritual shield and then make my hit so much harder, if not insta-killing me. So yeah, kind of bad. Okay. Definitely like a few hours into this, I'm gonna take breaks here and there because I ain't doing an 8-hour fight straight. Especially since I'm probably gonna get hungry at some point, so I'm not about to starve myself for 8 hours for this Mohg fight, bro. I don't give a shit. I don't think pausing is cheating, but I'm hungry, bro. Unless you're about to go to a different country for the food, bro, I guarantee you I'm not gonna be on phase 2 when you get back. Phase 2 is probably going to be 2 hours by itself at this rate, I'm not going to lie. If not longer, honestly. It might even be longer than 2 hours. Low key. We're at 15%. So another 15 would be 30. Another 15 would be 45. So that's 40, 40, and 40. Yeah, it's going to be almost 3 hours. Well, there are a few more punishes that I can get, but I've had them BS me before, so I'm playing relatively safe. Because I want consistency in this fight, you know? If I get the kill, I don't really care how long it takes, as long as I get the kill at the end of the day. So I'd rather not be greedy and die because of it. Be a bad way to go out, especially like phase 2 where like it actually matters. No pillar attack? I don't even know what the hell that is, bro. I don't know what that is. Never seen that before. I know they gave Mohg a new attack, so I guess that's interesting. They gave him one too. You're gonna heal if you don't break them. Was that like not possible to get to in time? Like, Oh, they have HP. Damn, I thought they were like one tap. You just had to hit them. Okay, yeah, that makes sense then. Two rune bearers into red bear. That's very interesting. Yo, is Radagon in the is Radagon in the game? Surely, right? Surely Radagon's in the game. Actually, he might even in base. I can't remember. No. That's unfortunate. No Melania either. But like the game itself doesn't have. Wait, you're telling me there's no Mesmer in the Night Rain DLC? Like what? Like what bosses from the DLC do they like? Red Bear? Really? They put Red Bear in instead of Mesmer? That's got to just be like lazy developing or something, bro. There's no way. Yo, how much is the DLC, by the way, if you just wanted to buy it? Like, it better not be more than, like, $15, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, no, it better not be more than, like, $10. With two main bosses, are we for real? 10 or 15? Yeah, it better be 10, look here. Two main bosses, bro? What kind of content is that? Hey, oh, shit. So I should not be reading chat, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, what's like the safest time to do this, though? Like, I don't know, could I get that off there? Maybe. It'd be close, though. Alright. My no-hit run. I gotta stay locked for this fight, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Literally one mistake and it's over. Alright, see you in a little bit, brother. Oh my god, dude, that's the second time I've done that. Is it because I'm like running too far from him or something? That's really bad, not gonna lie. No hit for like 45 minutes and then sell last second. Insane. Only with hands. Hey bro, that's the easy part, yeah. The hard part is that I'm level 1. If I was leveled, this would be free, but level 1, so Nerves of steel. Hey, this ain't a one-off fight, by the way. This is an entire run. We already killed Murgit, Godric, Renala, Draconic Tree Sentinel, Goldfree, and Morgott, and Radon. We're killing Mohg so we can get access to DLC and get the blue FP tally for Fire Giant, because I need to be able to have more heals. The fight's like 8 hours long, so I need a way to heal myself. Sean Elden Ring. Maybe. Hour for 20%. Hey, it's like 21% actually. And actually it's 0% because he's gonna heal back all the damage I just did, so we're actually at 0% right now. If he heals back 30%, so until 31% we have actually done 0 damage to him, ultimately. So 1 hour for negative 10% is actually correct. Lucky crazy work, not gonna lie. Negative 10% an hour. Hey bro, we have 94 heals left, you know, we only use 2. Pretty good, you know. I mean, look, you can tell that the health bar is down slightly, so that's the good news. Well, for now anyways, you know, after he heals, it's not gonna really look like that, but it's alright though. Like, why does this boss have to heal, bro? Like, genuinely, who thought that was a good idea? Yeah, it's gonna probably be about 8 hours. You know, insanity. I mean, I had a feeling that's what it was gonna be around just by looking at the numbers, but yeah. If only, like, this fight was only phase 1, am I right? That'd be nice. Regal Ancestor Spirit. It's impossible. Well, at 50%, Mohg heals 30% of his health back, and then he also goes into phase 2. So essentially, we're going to be back at only 20% gone. Like, pretty much close to what we're at right now after we get him past 50%. So he only heals once, if that's what you mean. Dude, if only, like, the Mohg tier stopped him from healing, that'd be awesome. Wait, 50%? No way. It's not 50%. No, it's not a full heal, bro. I swear to God, it's not a full heal. There's no way, bro. I've fought this guy so many times. There's no way it's a full heal. I refuse to believe it's a full heal, bro. I mean, I could even go to the 1 damage challenge to check. The wiki is almost always wrong as well. Here, we're gonna find out real quick. Hold on. Let me find a good place to pause, and then we'll find out. Like, I have the most accurate system for finding out. Watch this. Because I'm the only person in the world to do 1 damage on this fight. Which, if you guys don't know, is when you only do 1 damage per attack. So the exact second he went into second phase is when he'll go to second phase here. Alright, let's see. Oh wait, I don't even know what part this would be. Like, maybe this one? Actually, not entirely sure. Hold on, let's see. Alright, no, he was already in second phase. No, he wasn't. Never mind. Hold on. Let's see.
Can't you see I'm blazing? Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a
Let me mute that. Way too loud. Yo, 1 damage might... Actually, no, it's not faster. Actually, I don't know, it's gonna be close. Look here. 1 damage is actually close to being like the same speed, which is low-key funny. Alright, it's like right here, I think. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Let me show you guys. Oh, you can see chat replay. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, so this is exactly when he phase transitioned in the 1 damage challenge. Almost 3 hours in. Let's see how much health he gets back. Okay. So it leaves... He gets 25% back, exactly, is what it looks like. He gets 25%. Okay. Well, it's 25. It's actually like 26% because it was a little bit further. You know, if Extra doesn't have the info like me. You know, if Extra should have asked for my input. I'm the only one crazy enough to find out the exact. Bro, 50 would be... I mean, 25 already sucks, but... It already sucks, bro. Like 50 would be ridiculous, dog. The fight would literally turn from 8 hours to, like, 11 or 12. It's already bad enough, man. Like, I need a break. So actually, we've just barely made progress, chat. We've done about 2% of his health bar now. That's huge. 2% of his health bar, bro. That's so big. That's goated. Yo, chat, is the game too loud, by the way? 'Cause it looks like it's really loud on the screen. Like, is it louder than me? Oh yeah, Nier, I saw that you saw the 1 damage run video. What did you think of it? What's your rating? Yeah, chat, should I turn the game audio down? Is game audio too loud? I don't want it to be, like, close to the same as my voice. It should be a little bit lower. A little bit. Alright, let me know if that's better. What did you think of the editing? I'm just curious. Like the video quality itself. Better? Okay. 10 out of 10. That's huge. Yeah, I mean, it's an old video. It's like over 2 years old now, but definitely my best video I've made for sure. Hopefully I can top that, but I am getting the same editor for part 2, and the editor is actually a YouTuber, Towering Pants, the GOAT. That's the first time I got hit by the fire. Obviously in phase 2 that's going to be pretty often, but 25%. Oh my gosh. Yay. This is so awesome, bro. Only an hour and 7 minutes. You know, this is gonna be just barely faster than the 1 damage first phase. You'll love to see that. Big stun. Big 40 damage. Hell yeah. That's huge right there, man. I think at 30% he does the like the second ring thing. And then the 50% obviously he does the last one. How do you control your P in those 14-hour fights? Okay. I gotta show you something crazy. Just give me a second. I gotta wait for a good opportunity and then I can show you something crazy. That's how I did it, bro. That's how I used the bathroom. Food wasn't really an issue, to be honest, but using the bathroom, that's how I did it right there, bro. It's a good strat, you know? Can't lie, it's a good strat. I hope that doesn't make the fight less impressive. I had to hold my bladder for the whole time, too. That would have just been more torture than like difficult, bro. I don't know, like. Yo, Near, do you think we can actually beat the game? Barefist level 1? What do you think? Because that would low-key be a fire video. Hey, that'd be a fire video, I'm not gonna lie. I ain't going for a hit right there, bro. I don't trust it. Yo, every 10% in phase 2 is gonna be like a war, I'm not gonna lie. Every 5% even, bro. My damage is so bad. I'm gonna have to be so locked in for phase 2, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of crazy how locked in I'm gonna have to be. Like literally the smallest mistake and it's over. Why doubt yourself now? Well, obviously in the 1 damage run I had way more HP though. Again, if I get hit by literally any attack, even the weakest attack, and then get hit again, I die. Like, I cannot survive it without waiting for Bestial Vitality to heal me first. That's the issue, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I have 94 heals left, which sounds good, and it is good if you can actually get them off and not die within that time. If they were instant heals, this would be so free. It's not even funny, but they ain't. It takes like 50 seconds to get my heal, like to get full healed. And that doesn't even count the time that it takes to wait for him to do an opening where you can actually pop it. You know what I'm saying? That's going to put more time on the clock for how long, where if you get hit, it's GG. I mean, obviously, I can get hit, but every time I get hit, it's really bad. Because I have to pop Beast of Vitality, wait to get healed. Like, honestly, yo, Fire Giant is not even going to be that bad, bro. Because with Blue Dew, bro, I don't have to waste any red flasks in Phase 1. So entirety of Phase 1, I can keep all 14, actually 15, all 15 of my flasks is my physic. That means I have 15 times that I can tank a hit from Fire Breath, because I only get hit once. 15 times I can heal. And that's saying I get hit every single time. It's probably like 50%. So that means I can survive 30 encounters, and that's not counting the fact that I can heal with, you know, Bestial Vitality or Lord's Heal once I run out of regular heals. What's going to be worse for you? Obviously, Godskin Duo is going to be really bad, but the worst is definitely Gideon. That is going to be really bad, bro. Like, really bad. Yeah, Phase 2 at 50. I'm not skipping them. No, I'm not skipping them. I am not skipping. We're gonna do it. It's just gonna be really hard. I think it's definitely possible. It's just gonna be really difficult. Not skill based. It's iffy, bro. Godskin Duo, there is a parry strat, which I would say is skill based, but the issue is it's still iffy because you can actually get clipped. Like if you get a parry off on him and you do the riposte, right, you get iframes. But there's a small time between the iframes and getting out of the riposte where you can get hit and you're not able to move or roll or anything. And if Skinny is on you when that happens, he can easily hit you pretty hard too. Now we can probably tank one hit, but if Skinny does like the spin, like, you know, the spinny attack with his sword, or, you know what I'm saying, like the windmill attack essentially. If he does that like right up in my face, it might just insta kill me, and I can't do anything about it. That's kind of the issue. Not gonna lie, that's low-key the issue. And yeah, Gideon is, I don't know. I don't even, I mean, obviously backstab strat, but like, I'm just thinking of a few of his attacks, like the ring attack, bro. Like, if we start spamming that, like it's almost impossible to dodge through it consistently 100%. I can get it most of the time, but like with max holy defense, we might be able to maybe tank one, bro. Maybe. And that's with like an entire build around holy damage. So that doesn't account for any of his other magic. It's gonna be something, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I can think of is that maybe we can stack enough like resistance buffs, like the magic resist incantation and the holy one together, and maybe even like the black flame protection, and it might be enough to take very little damage. And maybe we go in, try to get a couple backstabs, and then when it goes away, we hide in a corner, wait for FP tally to regen, and then do it again. That's a strat that I've thought of potentially could work. But we'd have to. The one issue that I'm thinking of now is that I don't know if I'm going to be high enough requirement to use those. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta like those are pretty. Those are like spells probably in the 30s of faith that is required, and that's just either not possible to get, or it's going to require me to like have the entire build around it, which. I mean, if it's the only strat, then I guess you kind of have to, but... But honestly, I think Gods Can Do It might not be that bad. But I might just be coping, I don't know. I know Gideon's gonna be bad. I'm not coping on that. I know how Gideon is, bro. That fight is really bad. Oh, there we go. 30%. Okay, well the next time he does that is when he heals at 50 and when he goes into phase 2. So progress, I guess. Hour 20 for 30%. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I don't know. It's a little bit cooked. Um. Well, Elden Beast, I feel like really won't be that bad, only because we can have a whole build around holy damage, and since we'll have infinite FP tally, we can also like, you know, do like I can't remember. It's called like Lord Sanctification or something like that, bro. It's the one that makes you have more holy resist, and we can pretty much infinitely use it because of the FP tally. So, I mean, we'll probably have like 70% negation, especially if we get armor specifically for holy damage as well. I think it might not be that bad, low-key. Yeah, Gideon's definitely the problem, but also we can get the magic talisman +3 from the DLC I'm pretty sure it's just out in the open. Yeah, you just grab it. Yeah, if I remember correctly, you just grab it. Same thing with the fire one for Fire Giant as well. So that should be huge. The only thing that we unfortunately don't have is the Great Shield talisman. You know, like the one for physical. Because, bro, killing Nile with those summons and killing Loretta. Like, I'm not very good at Loretta, so I don't know. That would be a really hard fight for me. Oh yeah, the holy one too. Yeah, that's a free pickup. Yeah, that's a free pickup, right? We just got to grab the emote, right, and then you do it at the statue, and then it's just like you just go forward a little bit, and it's in there. I don't even got to kill anything. So yeah, for sure. That's actually mad useful. We're gonna grab anything that can possibly help us from the DLC, especially if it doesn't require us to kill anything. I'm only gonna kill something if it's like actually gonna be helpful for the fight. After Gaius? No, it's not after Gaius. It's on the right side, right? Like, you don't have to kill Gaius to get the Braid Talisman. I'm pretty sure, right? You just use an emote on like the statue that's in Gaius's like before Gaius's boss room. There's another room with a statue on it, and the emote's a free pickup. So I don't think you have to kill anything to do that. What's good, Jax? Pretty sure it's free. Can anybody back me up on that? Like, do I have to kill Gaius? I'm pretty sure I don't. Like, I'm 99% sure I don't have to kill Gaius. Or kill anybody, for that matter. I mean, I probably will kill Gaius at some point, but definitely, like, I'm focused on base game right now, so I don't even need the shards or the Scadu fragments, I mean. If we even use them, we might not even use the frags. I don't really know. Actually, if we do DLC, yeah, we will. I lied. This is already hard enough as it is, bro. We're getting close. Bro, I wish he didn't heal, bro. That's such an annoying feature that this guy heals, bro. Like, actually. Ooh, that was a Not a good roll by me. I felt like I was gonna get hit there. I don't know how I did it, to be honest. Oh, I can't be doing that. That's the one scary thing about reading chat, bro. Like, if I get hit, it is bad. Because I gotta wait till I'm full heal to be, like, hittable again. That's what makes this fight scary. I mean, phase 1 ain't a big deal, but phase 2 is where it's really scary. Especially since his attacks hit harder, so it's gonna have to heal more of my HP, so it's gonna take even longer than what we saw in phase 1 for healing. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of cooked, actually. I can tank one hit because I have big boy armor on, and I have Dragon Crest +1, or sorry, +2, and I have, actually no, it's Dragon Quest +1, actually, not +2. I can't get that till Farmazula. And I have Ritual Shield on. I can tank one hit, pretty much any hit, just any one hit I can tank. That's the build, by the way, if you're curious. You can pause it if you want to check. But I ain't keeping it paused for very, or I ain't keeping the menu open for that long. Like the talisman that gives you more HP, you mean? Somebody told me that it actually is, it could be useful for fire, like the max one, or like the one that I can get anyways. It might be useful for Fire Giant, but we're gonna test all that stuff before we go, you know, grabbing items, especially if they require me to kill bosses or something. You know, it's gotta actually help me in the fight. I don't know if there's one in the DLC that's like a free pickup, but so the DLC gives you a lot of really good talismans for free. Like literally 0 bosses required, like nothing, bro. It is free. Oh yeah, the horn. I remember now. Wait, is that the one that gives you more HP, or the one that gives you more from your heal? It's gotta be the HP one, right? Because, you know, our heals are like maxed out, so, well, they're not maxed out, but they full heal the bar. I don't have enough HP or FP to make use of like +12 anyways. No, I might just grab them just to grab them, but it's not something I need to do anyway. I mean, if it's free, I'll definitely grab it just to grab it. I mean, I have no reason not to, really. Yeah, if anything requires a boss, though, not doing it. Like, some people said I should get Rakshasa armor. Is it avoidable in Phase 2? No. Phase 1, yes. Phase 2, no. You're gonna get hit by it. I mean, it just is what it is. I mean, the only bad part about it is that it gets rid of my... Like, it makes Ritual Shield deactivate, you know what I'm saying? That's the one bad thing about it, is that if it deactivates and then I get hit, it might insta-kill me. Especially depending if it's like a heavy hit. So that's the issue with the blood, really. That's about it. The damage just like nothing. And I'm not going to get bled, so that doesn't matter either. It's just that it deactivates my talisman. And like, yeah, my shield is going to heal it back, which is the main purpose of the shield. But again, like I said, while it's being healed, if he hits me, it'd be pretty bad. I think we're going to go to 50%, and then once he phase 2s, we'll do like a few minutes of phase 2, and then I'm probably going to take a break to get something to eat, because I'm low-key hungry. I might even do it before phase 2, just so... Because pausing in phase 2 is going to be a little bit iffy, I don't know. I have to feel out all the timings first before I'm like willing to do that. It is before Gaius? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a free pickup. There's a lot of items we need to pick up from DLC once we get in there, hopefully. It's probably good to get rid of all these gravestones, not gonna lie, in preparation for phase 2. It might even be worth like trying to intentionally bring him over there, just so he might break these. So that they're not in the way. feel like that's low-key a pro strat right there. There was a few over here. There's like one more down here. No, don't throw blood. Bad. Bad Mohg. There you go, Mohg. Okay, cool. Oh wait, there's one more. No. There's one more, bro. There we go. See, that's what we needed. Not trying to get stuck on rocks in phase 2, bro. This is low-key a good strat. Damn, there's so many rocks right here. Alright, let's break these real quick, Mohg. No, bro, stop doing that. There you go. There's one more, actually. There you go. Really, the last one's right here. There we go. Now we have a good terrain. A pretty much flat arena, you know. It's a pro strat right there. Break the pots. I don't think I need to break the pots though. They're like kind of like up against the corners in a way that like I don't feel like there's no way I'm running into those. I definitely could run into the tombstones though. Like they took up a lot of space. I think we're good. And then I'm not even gonna fight him up there, or at least to the best of my ability, I'm not gonna fight him up there. This is pretty bad to fight up there in general. I think we're gonna go to 50. We're gonna get 5% more down, so like 55 or 45, depending on how you look at it. And then that's going to be the end of this stream. But it's not. The next one's not that far from now, though. It's probably gonna be only like an hour, because I'm low-key just gonna get some food and maybe watch a YouTube video, and then I'll be back. But I am low-key starving, so. Let's go, Jamie. I miss. No. That's unfortunate. Nah, we do less damage and less openings in phase 2, and he heals his health back. It's going to be about an 8-hour fight from our calculations. Which is just awesome. Yeah, and he gets better defense in phase 2 for some reason. Honestly, couldn't tell you, but... I'm not worried about the time, I'm just worried about the fact that at any point, if he hits me more than twice within like a 1-minute period, I'm dead. So I gotta almost play perfect for like 6 hours straight. Kinda cooked. It's kind of complicated. I mean, somebody has done this before, but it's a little bit complicated on the exact details. So no world for it depends on the way you look at it. We're pretty sure they glitched in, what are they called? Starlight shards. Because there's only 13 that you can get, and it took them 3 attempts to get it, and there's only 13 that you can grab without killing a Stell. And he uses 10 per run, so he would need to have 30, which 30 is unobtainable. In fact, 30, you can't even get 30 even if you did kill a Stell. Max is like 23. Mogma worm. So it's not valid. That's up to each person's decision, bro. I mean, some people are gonna say they don't care. Yeah, I don't know, man. But if I die this run after using my 10 Starlight Shards, they're gone. Like I'm not gonna give them back to me. Like they're gone. That's just kind of something I gotta deal with. I'm hoping that I won't get hit that much and I won't have to use them at all, so I can save them for, like, I don't know, Fire Giant or Elden Beast. But we're getting FP tally after this, so it's really not like too big of a deal if I use them. The only thing it would suck is to die with them. Drop a like for the goat. Yeah, I appreciate that, Morgot. Thanks for stopping by. Because, like, it means a kill in that way is possible, but, like, in his run, it's impossible for him to do it the way he did it. And, like, it would have been fine if he had said that. You know, the only thing that turns me off a little bit is that he does not mention it and repeatedly says that he gets every item legitimately, which is, you know, it's just a little bit disheartening, I think. But I don't know. Maybe that's just me, bro. I don't know. There's really no reason to hide it. I mean, I gave myself Starlight Shards. I mean, it's more than that. I think he does it for almost every consumable because he has 99 rune arcs. I guarantee you at level 1, he did not sit there farming rats for 25 hours and not report it. You know what I'm saying? So I think when it comes to... Oh, that was a misclick. Thank God that did not get me killed. Yo, I gotta turn these back buttons off because I didn't even click the trigger, bro. I clicked one of my back buttons by accident. Well, again, I'd have no issue with it if he said, like, in the description, you know, I gave myself these rune arcs and I gave myself these Starlight Shards. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like the trying to hide it that's, you know, gives me a weird feeling about it. Like, if he's willing to hide, like, the Starlight Shards, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know, man. Again, if he had just said it in the description, I wouldn't even be mentioning it. I mean... That's what I'm saying. If he had just said it, it wouldn't really be a big deal, to be honest. But trying to hide it just makes it seem... Like, I'm not saying he is, but it makes you want to think, is he hiding something else? You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna lie about like Starlight Shards, you know, that's like the lowest of the low. It's like, I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying it's not. I don't get why he did it. Yeah, Mohg's a fun boss when it doesn't take 8 hours. I agree, Jax. You know, I agree. That's my physic. It's a thing that slowly heals me, and then obviously Mohg's thing. Because I'd pretty much have to get 3 reds and use all 3 of them to survive. And that's such a waste when I can just put in my physic. A casual, I mean a weapon. That's what I'm saying. When this fight doesn't take, 8 hours, I agree, it's a good fight. When it does take 8 hours, the blood floor stuff does get to you a little bit. Makes you, dislike the boss a little bit more. This. Yeah, fist weapons are pretty cool. I mean, obviously, I like the fist moveset, and I'm used to it, so definitely my go-to when it comes to like no-hit runs and stuff like that. Because I'm mostly just because I'm used to the moveset, and obviously, like Star Fist is really good, but also because again, the moveset's really fast, and you can get good punishes in and stuff like that. Stuck here in level 1. Yeah, I mean, phase 2 can definitely be iffy, but with enough practice, it's not too bad. You just gotta be willing to put the work in. Yeah, I'm hoping Elden Beast isn't a big pain in this run. I already got enough stuff to worry about in this run. I'm hoping Elden Beast is free. I'm gonna do just a little bit more before I'm not gonna get a 50%. I'm gonna go a little bit before it, and then again, I said I'm gonna take about an hour or so break, maybe a little bit longer, and then yeah, because I need to eat something good. Over 2 hours for phase 1. Good lord. Phase 2 Mohg is just so fast. Yeah, I know. And I can't survive more than 2 hits in a row. So that's pretty cooked. I have to essentially play perfect. Phase 2 attacks is consistent, but you're gonna get hit by the fire no matter what. But like the actual attacks, yeah, they're consistent. There's really no BS attacks in phase 2. Like, at all, to be honest. Just the timings are a little bit tight, so can be difficult because of that. Especially when you've been playing for like so many hours of fighting the same guy. It's pretty easy to make a small mistake that costs you the entire run. The fire, no, it's not consistent. You're gonna get hit by it a lot. I mean, for me, like when it comes to these bosses, like when they do an attack, I pretty much just know what they're about to do next. Like, because I fought them for so long, it's like I don't actually like know the statistics, but it's like I know the percent chance of them to do a certain attack, so I'm like ready for both of the potential outcomes. Yeah, there's no way to 100% not get hit by the fire. I mean, you can get hit less by it during like doing certain strats, but you're gonna get hit by it. And in this fight, you're gonna get hit by it. I mean, you know how they do it in no hits, right? They kill him before he even gets the heal off. You know, that's the strat for no hit. And if it's a low damage no hit, well, I mean, I say low damage, but you're still doing like 400 a hit. If it's low damage no hit, you want to know how they get it done? I'll tell you. They do it 400 times until they eventually get good enough RNG where they don't get hit by it, and they only post the one where they don't get hit by it after the 400 attempts. That's how they avoid the fire. Yo, Jax just straight up said nothing, bro. I didn't even know to let you do that. I literally didn't even know you could do that. Sorry? You don't gotta say sorry. I didn't know that was even possible. Like if you click space, does it let you send a message maybe? Alright. Exactly 2 hours too. Yeah, that's where I'm taking my break at. Pause. Oh my gosh. Okay. You know, not a bad start by any means, you know? He's about, I don't know, 3.5% or maybe 4% away from phase 2. Okay. Well, that's going to be the end of this stream. Again, in about an hour and a half, maybe a little bit less, I'll be back. But I got to eat something, bro. I'm starving. I got to eat something. So yeah, I'll be back then. An hour to an hour and a half, something like that. Again, you guys can join the Discord if you guys want to get notifications for when I'm streaming. All right, I'm gonna end stream though, so but I'll see you guys later, and it won't be that long from now, and we'll start phase 2, and hopefully it goes well. We'll see. All right, see y'all.